Go, Michael. Take it away.
Thanks, Pete. Okay, so, wow, that's extremely loud. Hello, we're Samsung developers, and first up, most important part, of course, prizes on offer. We are giving away Samsung Galaxy Note 2s, Galaxy S3s, or $300 cash for each team member, up to 3 members per team for first place for use of the S Pen SDK. Second place, we're giving away the original Samsung Galaxy Note. Remember the team, $200, up to 3 members per team for use of the S Pen SDK. And then for third place, we're giving away Galaxy Tabs for each team member, up to 3. You can go to developer.samsung.com. This is actually incorrect. It's not developers. It's developer.samsung.com. Check out details, but I will also go over the details right now. So what is the S Pen? Some of you guys might not know. We launched kind of Note series products. The original was the Galaxy Note. A lot of people called it a phablet. Some people said, you know, it's too big, people won't use it. Became kind of a sleeper hit, a really big success in Europe and in the US. It's on AT&T in the US, the original Note. And it's got a stylus. And the stylus provides more accurate input than a normal pen. It's not a capacitive stylus, so it's a separate digitization process. It's a Wacom stylus. You can actually replace it with higher grade Wacom styluses that you have for your graphic tablets and things like that, and it will work. It has really cool stuff that you can do with it, like pressure sensitivity. It can detect when the pen is touching the screen instead of the your finger. But the problem is we need people to actually build this functionality into apps. So that's why we have the S Pen SDK. So using the SDK, which is an add-on to the Android SDK, so you use it in Eclipse, you can actually fairly easily add a bunch of S Pen features to your existing app without breaking compatibility. I have to say, there are so many libraries now as a part of the S Pen SDK. You basically just copy and paste. It's very simple, and you can get some really cool results. It's not a lot of work at all to do some really cool stuff. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a drawing engine, an S Pen event manager, an S Pen finger input handling. There's a scratch effect. There's animation. There's everything from paint controls to other stuff like multi-screen, which doesn't have much to do with S Pen. And I'm going to go over those briefly now. This is hover. So with the S Pen, you can actually hover over the screen and without touching the screen have something happen because it recognizes that there's an S Pen hovering over the screen. So in the first-party software, this is what this picture shows. It's enlarging, or it's giving you a preview of what a gallery looks like just by hovering over that part. So there's some cool UI elements you can do, and there are libraries for that and sample code as well. By the way, we have a bunch of S Pen devices in the back that you can borrow and use today if you want to test. And then you can take a look at the giveaways and whatnot back there as well. We have multi-window for S Pen. So all of the S Pen products, which there are 3 right now, the original S Pen, the Note 2, or sorry, the original Note, the Note 2, and then the Note 10.1 tablet. And for the Note 2 and the 10.1 tablet, you can use multi-screen, which means that you can now add the functionality of having your app take up half the screen instead of all of the screen, or at least a part of the screen, and then you can actually add elements to your app that will allow you to do things like transfer files from one side of the screen to the other side of the screen, simple drag and drop stuff. In addition to that, you can do, copy and pass the search results to the next one, multi-window, search modifier on the web, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of really cool features with the S Pen SDK. Definitely encourage you to check it out. It's very simple to implement some of these features. If you're working on something else, add it as a feature. We will consider that a submission. These are app examples. This is Pictorio. It's available on Google Play right now. We would talk to these guys about adding in some pen functionality. So they have an existing app that works across all ice cream sandwich and above devices, where you can basically make an animated GIF by taking a short video and then you kind of of the screen. You should just download it and check it out. It's kind of hard to describe, but really addictive. And we said, that would be perfect for S Pen. Can you do that? They did it in like 2 days. And then they just added that as a feature to their app. If you download it right now on a Galaxy device that has an S Pen, it will use the S Pen, and if it doesn't have the S Pen, it'll work as normal. So that's an example of working with the company to implement the S Pen. Another one is Coach's Eyes, and they used very simple functionality. The increased fidelity of the pen to kind of create a coach app that'll show people what they're doing wrong with their swing, with their, when they're playing soccer or whatever it is. So this is everything you need. I was very upset because I just took cheesy pictures of our team back there, Hod, our director, and Wei, and I wanted to put those on the left and on the right, but I only ended up being able to load my own cheesy pictures, so I'm sorry about that. So we're here all day providing technical support. We've got 2 technical evangelists on site to help you guys out in case there's any issues with anybody. Also developer.samsung.com. And then if you tweet at SamsungDevUS with the CES 2013 hashtag, CES 2013 hack hashtag, we're going to give away these cool custom Samsung developer cases that we had made for this event, and Samsung developers t-shirts like the one I'm wearing. So feel free to tweet throughout the day, and we've got them back there. Show us your tweet, and you'll probably win one. And then that's all I've got, guys. So if you have any questions, we're back there. Thank you.